Hey everybody, it's the Walker. So what are we doing today? Well, I got my pack, my summer pack. We're on the Appalachian Trail, just like the sign says. So I got two choices. It's holiday weekend. I can either go that direction or I go that direction. I think what we'll do, let's go this way. We'll set up for tonight. Then we will pack up, move on to the next stop. Pack up, move on to the next one. I think that's a plan. Maybe 2 stops and double back to the truck. We're out here for a couple days. It should be fun. So, hammock camping on the Appalachian Trail. Let's go. That's kind of interesting. So you can scan it, or we can take ourselves a trail guide. I'm familiar with, I've been to this area a few times, but the trail guide can't hurt. Maybe we'll take a look at it tonight. Looks like some white birch went down. We had a couple nasty storms blow through the area, actually the whole state, during the wintertime. I think what we'll do, get a little bit of the bark. I have an alcohol stove with me, but it can also double as a small twig stove. So you might as well take advantage rather than using my tinder that I packed and my accelerants. Why not use this? It's right here. Let's toss it in my pocket. I can save my resources, use natural resources. And of course, this wouldn't hurt the tree anyways. It's certainly not hurting a tree. Fell down. That'll be enough for my needs. Take a water supply. Hey there. We'll use that. Hey. Hey there. Mosquitoes are wild.
Oh man, they're wild.
They're just
Yeah.
Man, they're just unruly. Have fun, everybody. I'm gonna go up and use a hammock, so.
Oh, okay.
Now I'll go lean to. I'll take a look at it.
Did you pump that? Did you keep pumping it out after you were done? Yeah. had this thing out for so many years.
Let's find ourselves a spot. Fortunately, having a hammock means basically our spot is wherever we want. So all we need is just 2 trees the correct distance. We got ourselves a home. This area right here looks pretty good. I think between this tree and that tree, this is perfect. Excellent spot. So we're good. Taking our stuff out. The sleep system is going to be this hammock. And this 8x10 sill nylon tarp with the closed cell pad, and also ultralight sleeping bag. Can indeed fill up a narrow mouth platy pretty quick at moving water. Just put a top on this though. We could go with Mountain House turkey dinner. Let's see how that works out. All right, we have a boil. Kind of simple, just dump it. Rest in here. And the rest, there we go. Let's take a look at this. Looks kind of good. It's a little hot, but that it's got looks like stuffing, turkey, beans, carrots. This one's kind of a winner. I like it. Now let's make use of this birch bark we got. Yeah, it's unfortunate. There we go. A little miso soup. There we are. We gotta place up all this stuff. We have to put this food in the bear box, and we'll pack it up for the night. Here's the miso soup. It's pretty good. I think it's got a lot of salt in it. That kind of helps it out. Of course, the drink mixes this into there. Get the bugs out.
Go to the bear box?
That's exactly what I'm doing. I don't want any visitors, you know. Careful there. Perfect. There you go. In there. It's a full bear box night.
Yep.
Thank you very much. That reflector's so bright. Wow. The light's doing a good job as well. But that's awesome. A bike reflector with reflecting cordage. Found this thing on the trail. Fell off somebody's bike. Put the cordage on it. And here, of course, is the camp lantern. Made it easy to make a beeline right back to this campsite, though. All right, we'll turn in for the night. See what happens tomorrow. Hammock's pretty comfortable. What I think we'll do, we will let the sleeping bag and socks air out on the clothesline. And we'll go get the food at the bear box, pack up our gear, we'll make something to eat. Yeah, it's a plan. And the dripping fuel will actually help us out. I'm going to go to ignite it. And there we go. All right, so we'll just let that boil. While we're waiting, of course, let's try the Jack Link's bacon. This is the legendary brown sugar and maple one. Oh, you can definitely see. Well, let me pull out a piece of this scrumptious looking bacon. That's good. I've got a pile in there. You know what we'll do? We'll of course snack on this. Then we'll add it to the scrambled eggs for an extra bacon kick. One thing you gotta do with these Mountain House things, you have to remove the little desiccant, it's a desiccant packet or something like that. That's what the egg cube looked like, and you can see there's only little, well, I don't know if you can see, but there's only little tiny scraps of bacon in there. So we'll bacon it up. Increase the bacon to what I consider sustainable levels. I think that appears to be more appropriate. Hope people can see the delicious bacon. Just wait till the water's done. Let's break down the shelter. Make sure that looks like nobody was here. This pack is pretty small. It's not a very big pack, but it'll hold everything. Kind of marginal suspension, but despite having a lot of things, I love those things are pretty lightweight. kind of a smart thing. People can cook their stoves on the metal rather than the wood. Get some water on the way out. See, it bubbles. This is 23 ounces. I think each of those could do more. I think they could do, I don't know, maybe 34 or 32. So it's a little bit of overkill, but it won't hurt nothing. Stuff like this on the trail is designed to direct the water, I believe, from, at least when I've seen in heavy rain, causes the water to shift off the trail rather than this becoming one big river. It's like chipmunk holes or something like that, I guess. Good food for rattlesnakes, so we'll keep our eyes open. Maybe if we're lucky we'll run into one. Nice mountain laurels too. I think they call that the hell of mountain laurels. If you've ever been lost in one, you can wander around in circles for a while and you don't move very fast through them. So it's best, of course, to stay on the trail, which is going straight uphill. Extra special trail treat, lemon packet, green tea. We have a real big hill coming up, so we'll just rest for a bit, have a drink, keep going. One of those things I like about the AT, a lot of rocks, and a lot of uphill. Well, aren't you special? When you size that thing. Get you off the trail there, or somebody steps on you. And you're coming right back down, aren't you? Well, yes, it is what it is. Some of my favorite New England terrain is this higher scrub. Usually has the chestnut oak, trees aren't that tall. There's a chestnut oak right here. The only downside during thunderstorms is not really a place to be. And the sun can really bake down here. Right now it's not so bad. It's actually quite nice. Well, that's awesome. There's also skinks that live in these rocks. See if you can see any. I doubt it though. Man, this is like such a cool spot. I just had to sit down and just relax and enjoy it. It's awesome up here. Hear the crickets going. Yeah. We have much further to go, but it's gonna suck in the niceness. Oh, that's cool. Kind of like a little, well, I don't know. Let's keep going. All right, we'll find a spot around here. It's a more primitive campsite, so probably won't see. There's one couple over there, down there. That's about it. I think well, this wouldn't be bad. See if the tree can support me. I don't know about that one. It's a good spot though. We'll find something. There we go. Make sure that's sealed up good. Last thing I want is a horde of mosquitoes in there. Good. Kind of made use with whatever I had here for pitching the tarp. Use the trees and stuff. Make a slightly less taunt pitch. Not perfect, but it's not a big deal. Let's hang up a marker here. Turn our little camp light on low. All right, we'll get some water. We'll come back. Here's the water. So we got tabs in it. We're all set up. It's nice, nice quiet spot. Look at the kit. We'll get the stove going. Maybe I'll just, I got this alcohol. Might as well burn some of it. Pretty good. Okay. Little breakfast sausages. Pretty close. So that's generally it. Not much to it. Just there's my little there we go. This stuff, one downside of this stuff, it takes like literally a ton of water. Might as well use this water for something, make a cup of coffee. And I get a moth. There's always a moth trying to fly into this stuff. Oh. Ah. That's self-defense right there. There it is. There's nothing too fancy. Not bad. I think what I'll do, finish this drink, turn in for the night, maybe wash up a bit with some of the water I have, brush my teeth, use the old dental floss, typical stuff. So it's already 9 o'clock anyways, which is hiker's midnight. It's a hot and humid night out. I'm going to probably sleep without the bag. Just put her off to the side. I didn't put my ground pad under the hammock in the undercover. So maybe we'll get some cooling that way too. And this netting, of course, keep the mosquitoes outside. We'll get some sleep. It's a nice day out. It's a really nice day out. I just make some coffee oatmeal, pack up, let's head out. Let me show you the tools I use for this outing. Just make a point that, you know, when you're on the trail, a lot of times you don't have or need a lot of basic tools that I would use if I was out bushcrafting. This is a Battle Horse knives. Large tiger nap. This particular one is in stainless steel. It was a special run they made, I think back in, oh gosh, was it like August of 2013 or something like that, if I got the dates right. But I like it because it's stainless steel. I've got pretty much all the pros of a full-size like knife, but it doesn't weigh much. This would be all I would need. I mean, I wouldn't even need this actually. Of course, there's a ferro rod. I've got some reflective cordage and a bright lanyard. Just to light my fire. Fire steel with whistle. And a Swiss Army knife. I think this is, oh, I forget which model this is. Maybe the Super Tinker, or I actually know this. I think it's the Hiker. Yeah, this would be the Hiker, I think, because it has a saw. I would use this to tighten up the screws and stuff on the hiking staffs or hiking poles that I have. And this little thing of pepper spray. That's kind of about it. And almost forgot, I use this power bank to keep my phone going. 10,000 milliamp hours. I'll give you a tour of a primitive Appalachian trail campsite. Of course, we make sure we left nothing behind. That includes this little tiny wrapper that I dropped. Nothing's too small, nothing's too big to pack out if you brought it in. All right, let's see what we got. That was campsite number 4. So make sure we left nothing behind. Not our gear, not our garbage. All right, that looks good. I always gotta do one more walkthrough. Good. Nothing in the trees. Good. Now we don't have to worry anymore that did I leave something here. There are other campsites. This was flooded. A lot of rain in this area. This one here is campsite number 3. So I'm guessing there's 4 campsites here. Bear box. Privy. And there's a little trail marker in the tree. Everything going to a campsite, usually around it, will have blue blazes. Chipmunk, good food for rattlers. Better be careful, little guy. Wash pit, you're supposed to put your gray water here. Filter it through this screen. This little pit, I guess. I don't know. I usually eat everything, so. It's a hot day too, so I have a lot of hills to get back. I'm gonna cook, I think. We'll make sure we drink a lot of water. Now here's the privy. Yeah, it's ugly. It's real ugly. And it was no joy to use. There's a spider here, literally the size of like a rat. I don't know what the heck it was. This toilet paper that somebody dropped, biodegradable, not really an issue. The flies come out of that, it stinks. God only knows what else. So, hey, it's a primitive campsite. That's often, you know, no shelter here, no water pump, no enclosed privy. That's what you get. But you also get less people. You're saying you have frogs in the water, you got good water. Of course, you're going to treat it just the same. But that's some trail lore. Frogs being good water. Or not for just drinking straight, but I don't know. It's just that's what I've been told before on the trail. So take it for what it is, but always treat any water you drink from backcountry sources. Okay, we really have to go. Dumped my That's a lot better. Oh, well, we'll keep moving. Just a little snake. There you go. In you are. Sleeping bee. Now those are some even bigger glacial erratics. Man, yeah, it's a scorcher out here. Got my frog water. It even kind of tastes froggy. Alright, let's sit in a little rest. Cool off a bit. And we'll keep pushing. Sure nice up here, but sun kind of bakes in here. It's the only down part. But as I said, I love the lower trees, shorter trees, and they grow very tall. The huckleberries. It's a nice environment. Usually no water, and you're exposed. That's the downside. Well, we're all done. Pretty uneventful hike back. The only special thing we got is a chunk of chaga, which we will use in an upcoming video to make tea for firecraft and other things. So we're going to save that. And well, I guess that's about it. If you like what you've seen, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and y'all have a great day, and I got to take off.